You're not busy, you're just hiding, and your work or business is just your next escape route. You see, high-performing men like you grind and hustle every day to avoid the hard stuff. Conflict at home, perhaps shame looking at yourself in the mirror, or even feeling like a fraud or not good enough. That ends today. Now in this video, I want to go through why men escape tough moments like what you've got in your life right now and use work and business to escape, to feel something that they desire in their partnership or marriage. Now, if you bump to the board here, what I want to run through and what I want to explain is to figure out what path you are on. Are you aligned with where you are going? Or are you just following, trying to survive, trying to get by, and just trying to make it out to the end to say that I actually did it? Now, it scares me because men's suicide rates are through the roof. And it doesn't sit well with me because men can be better. And as long as men have each other's backs, we can all support each other to go on the right path that's not only going to serve you as an individual, but your family as well. And this is the intention of today's video, to get you back on track, on the path that I know you're capable of following. So what we can see here is two main paths, and I want to break this down. The first one is busy and hollow. You feel like you've got so much going, but you feel empty inside. This was me for a very long time through my businesses because I was building success to escape. The problem here, what I face, which you might resonate with, is I was looking for some level of significance and acceptance. Most men not only are trying to build up their ranks, not only to get to a higher status for whatever reason that may be, to be able to provide more for your family, to be the big dog, to be seen as someone incredible in what they do. It's all outside noise, nothing within. Nothing to accept within yourself, but to feel significance, the one, or to feel accepted by everyone else around you. What that tells me as a coach is that you are seeking validation outside of you. But we justify it because we try and work our absolute arse off to be able to give back to the ones that we love. And I'm not saying that isn't a good thing, by all means. I honestly think that's what we are here for as men. Our purpose is to be able to provide and protect the ones that we love. Along the way, doing something that we absolutely love, that's part of the process. But we have a mission, and that's what I'm here to talk about today. Over here, path number 2, whether or not you choose this or not, this is the aligned and grounded path, where we use purpose to lead. This is direction and mission. Men work super well when they've got direction, when they're fighting for something, not only meaningful within their own heart, but something aligned with the ones that they love as well. To have a woman that's not only aligned with that sparks a fucking flame in your belly. And there is nothing that feels so good when you have your woman, your kids, all raving your name as their king to get them to the promised lands. Because right now, you need to make a decision, and it's not too late. If you are trapped on the first pillar, this path, where you always feel busy, but you feel like something is missing, you feel hollow inside, you don't feel like you're going anywhere, you need to ask yourself, if you are here, do you have direction? Do you have a vision? Do you know where you're heading? Have these been communicated with your partner? Are you together at finding this promised land together? What are your dreams? Where are you heading? What are we doing together? If these conversations are not being had, you are in survival mode. You are lucky to be in the position that you are right now as a man. Your marriage might be on the breaking point of collapsing? How do you feel about your wife? How does she feel about you? Are we just roommates now in a home looking after other human beings, just getting by to survive? I am rocking up every day to get a fucking paycheck just to make sure I can pay the bills, keep the roof over our head, and put some fucking shitty meals down for the family that may also be not the healthiest, because look at the shit that we eat these days. But that's not the point. The point is, we are in a fucking cycle that is delusional, that has no meaning. That's kind of scary, but frustrating at the same time, because you want more, you want to be more. These were questions constantly me asking myself for years, being trapped, constantly not knowing what to do. So what did? I tried to find a feeling. I tried to feel validated by my external world. I escaped my relationships, obviously married now for a long time, but at the beginning tried to escape it by working. And then I even justified what I was doing to serve and provide for my family, because that's what men do, right? But I didn't feel aligned. I didn't feel focused on where we were heading. I didn't know what we wanted or where we were going or what direction the hell I was heading with the ones that rely on me the most to lead. I needed purpose. I needed to figure that out so I could lead my family. I needed to know where we were going and what we were fighting for. Work becomes a cage when it's not built from a vision. Write that down. Understand that. You are trapped in a cage. I was trapped in a cage. When you understand this, this helps you make a better choice today. It doesn't have to change immediately, but just understand there are only two paths to take. You can continue going down the path that you're on right now. You might get instant gratification, small little wins of, I made this amount this week, or we purchased this week, or we hit a certain amount of numbers in our business this week. Great. But is that fulfilling? Does that hit you in the stomach, into the core? Are you heading towards something or just hitting KPIs? You need to be better. You need to ask yourself these tough questions and stop justifying them. Because in 5-10 years' time, where are you going to be? From here, the aligned and ground path, you've got direction, you've got leadership, you've got purpose. If you feel in your heart that something has to change in your life right now, this is it. Start walking to the other side. If you need to incorporate both just to slowly build that side, then do so. You know what a vision is. You know how to change things up. You know how to start another business. You know where your true love lies. Start thinking about it. Start building from this place. Because end of the day, when you look at purpose, power, and presence, and we've talked about this on this channel before, you need these three to be aligned. If you're running away from conflict at home and you are destroying that relationship by not fueling it like you're fueling your business, but yet this has no fulfillment, your relationship, your marriage is going to break. It will come a time where this will break. Where is your presence in the marriage, in the relationship? If you are not there, if you are not present with your partner, how can you emotionally connect, communicate, and grow and communicate in a way that you talk to each other about where we are heading? The goal is to grow this relationship. The goal is to grow what we're trying to build in our relationship, what we're trying to build in our lives, how we're going to serve our little ones, how we're going to change the game and leave a legacy. There's deeper and more bigger conversations to have when we look at it from that lens. I truly believe, and I can tell you right now, if you've watched this far, you obviously believe that your life isn't just about getting up every morning, going to a job you can't stand, possibly driving a car you don't like. If you like it, awesome. To then collect a paycheck or possibly make a certain amount of money in your business to then either pay the government, put a few bits aside, go on a couple of holidays a year, and then start that all over again. There's got to be more meaning behind what you're doing. Now, if you love that direction, if you absolutely love that path, then great. You most likely are here. I'm not complaining here about jobs, about certain types of businesses. If you love what you do, if you feel like that can contribute to your marriage and your relationship, and it serves a purpose with direction and a mission for your future, you're on the right path. You're winning. But that's where we need to head if you're not on that path yet. Remember these three things, okay? Purpose. That is your direction and your mission. You must be aligned with where you are going. You need to feel something in your heart grow, pump, and with those values, connect with your partner to do it together. Power. You need to absolutely believe and stay true to what you love and do. Be aligned with everything. Stay true to your word. Your word is your bond. And that integrity comes through every time you make a decision. Follow through on that. That is your power. There's no time to be a fucking people pleaser. There's no time to try and fit in. Stick by your masculine power for you and your presence, to be emotionally intelligent and available for your partner at all times, your family. That can also be here as well. But we can't escape this side of things with your partner, within your marriage and what you're building, just to feel something outside of something more important. This doesn't fulfill you. This gets you closer to a breakup. It's what I did with my first relationship. Even though I was fighting to build something for my partner and for everything else, I lost my presence. I wasn't available. I wasn't connecting. I wasn't my best self from a masculine perspective. I did everything that I thought I could, but I would use it as an escape. And sooner or later, it became an excuse, and I would justify it every time. Now, I'll be home a bit later, I've got to finish this, or I'll do this, and I'll make it work a bit later. Then I'll be late, and then I won't show up here. And then all the things that meant everything to my ex-partner, including my wife today, because I didn't learn until a little later, was pushed aside. And the value of what they appreciated wasn't there. I was the problem because I didn't know how to fix that. I didn't know how to connect to that. And by now knowing, I've utilized this as coming back to what I'm aligned with to serve in a good place, to then connect back to the ones that I love most. Now, obviously, if you find yourself so trapped in a space that I've been for so long in my early 20s and even mid-20s to now in my 30s, I'm finding myself more aligned with my time to be able to be more present with my family, to be aligned with what truly aligns with me. In my business, I would say yes to everything back in the day because I thought that's how you make money, that's how you hustle and you keep going. No. Now I found my power. Are you aligned with me or not? Are you connected to where I'm going as well? Are you following me on the mission? If you're a man that needs help and wants to fucking connect right now and you want to be a better man, if you're aligned with me, let's work together. If not, you're going to waste my time and energy, you're not the right fit, move on. Purpose, I know where I'm heading. I want to help men be the best versions of themselves, to bring that inner warrior outside of them, to not only be the leaders that I know you can be, but to be able to lead their family with grace. And the only way you're going to do that is if you improve yourself one day at a time. And that can happen. So I hope this video has helped. If you want to know more, we can dive into this a little bit more. But for right now, all you need to do is decide today, just a decision, where are you going? For so long, I decided to justify path one. Don't do what I did. You consciously are saying you want to go number 2, but subconsciously you constantly are justifying to stay in path 1 because it's what you know. Get out of it. Start making a decision right now. Make a decision today and start putting your steps into alignment and grounded path number 2. Because when you are here, this is where the magic happens. Changes will happen. Now, if you've aligned with this video and this makes a lot of sense and you want to go into more depth, map out a plan, see exactly what you can start doing to make changes in your life to be a better man, especially around your armor, physical strength, your physical body. How about your warrior, your inner mind, your subconscious, what absolute beliefs you have, to then your army, your relationships, your marriage, how do you connect, communicate, and improve all that? If this is something you want to work on, then I'm happy to help. Please click on the link somewhere around and you can book in a 30-minute strategy session with myself and let's just see what happens. Let's see if this is the right fit to move forward together to get you into the best self that you can be for not only you, but for the bigger picture, your family as well. Anyway, if you like this video, just click it a like, subscribe if you want to see the next video as well, and I will see you very, very soon. You have a great day. See you, warriors.